Hi everyone. So today I'm showing you two different options when it comes to classical concert swizzle sticks, basically. And what do I mean by swizzle sticks? It's so you have, and there's lots of different kinds of swizzles, but your typical one has some sort of drumming bead stick on one side and then something to play cymbals on the other. Sometimes it's a big fluffy guy, sometimes it's like more of like a cartwheel. You know, different companies have been making them for years, but Dragonfly, I just got these in the other day, Dragonfly Percussion. They make a few different types. I got two here. These are called Leather Swizzles Concert General. That's SWIZH-CG. So these are the leather ones. And then these others are the Flannel Swizzles Concert General. So basically the same stick, but flannel versus leather. And that's SWIZF-CG. So there you go. You have concert snare drum sticks on one side. And then at the base, basically what they've done is they have sort of like seemingly a rubber wrap that's put in with a pin at the bottom, and then it's wrapped with either leather or flannel. So I just want you to sort of hear, sometimes in orchestral literature you'll have to do a snare drum roll and then immediately go to a cymbal roll. And there's no time to pick up another pair of mallets, and if you play it with the snare drum sticks, you know, you get tiki 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 from the wood. So if you can play the snare drum and then go to a roll really quickly, that's what these are for. But I would imagine that these could also be used for different auxiliary, maybe some wood blocks or concert toms, tambourine. If you don't want that sort of wood tip sound, you could switch to these and use these instead. So I just have a piccolo snare drum right here with an Evans captone head. And then I have a Zildjian Constantinople 20-inch suspended. And I have a Zildjian and CIE. It's this vintage line that they brought back. So this is a Zildjian and CIE vintage line, and this is the 18-inch suspended or crash. So I'm going to give you, so you have an 18-inch and a 20-inch, just so you can hear the difference. I'll start with the leather first, so you can hear. And these are very similar to what I would say, like around an SD1, SD2 sort of feel for the bead and the width of the stick. On the 18 first. 20. 'Kay, so those are the leather. So now you'll hear the flannel. No difference in the stick. Same stick essentially. But now we'll roll. I will say that in feel, it just feels like the flannels are slightly softer than the leather. I'll do single hits. Here, I'll warm it first. I'll do a single hit with the leather. I'll do the same thing on the 20-inch. Now with the leather. Yeah, I would say that they're very, very, very similar. I'd say the leather might have a slightly more of an attack, of a sonic attack, versus the flannel. It's slightly softer, I would say, and less of that attack on the cymbal itself. It's a little softer, but it's pretty negligible. I don't know that I could tell a difference if someone was. I can feel a difference when I'm playing it. I feel these feel slightly heavier. The leather ones feel slightly heavier. I don't know if, I mean, I'd have to weigh them, but at least on this end, they feel slightly heavier. And yeah, you know, I would say that, you know, maybe if you're doing a slightly smaller cymbal, like a 16-inch or 17-inch, the flannel might let you get away with a little bit more because it's a smaller cymbal. So you want maybe something slightly softer when you hit it. But same could be said for a larger cymbal too. So I guess it's negligible. But anyway, I just want to show you guys these things because a lot of times when you're having a swizzle, if you have a really big fluffy back part of it, it can get in the way. It doesn't feel good when you're rolling the sticks. These don't feel like any extra weight at the ends, and they certainly don't get in the way of your wrist. So when you're playing concert snare drum stuff and literature, to then flip it over and go right to this without having to put them down and pick up another pair of mallets, these are great. These are definitely my favorites so far, and hopefully I'll use these on the next season. So there you go, the Dragonfly Percussion Swizzles, flannel, and leather. Hope this helps. Thanks. Have a good day.